right video. Okay? And clearly that wasn't recording, so let me try that again. Welcome to Comfort Havoc number 2. I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I am also about to go live on Instagram. So if you found this video from my Instagram live, then you are in the right video. Alright, so we're going to get started. If I have connection on Instagram, that is. If not, I guess I'll have to make a post. I don't know. I've also been having like legitimate problems with my Instagram. I don't want to leave Instagram. It's just that I've been having legitimate problems with Instagram. And this thing is checking a connection. So I wonder what would happen if I remove that and clear that. I don't know. I don't see the word live. Yeah. This sucks. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a post. Ah, there we go. Hello, Instagram. Echo Fan Grey Wolf here. Alright, I haven't been here in a while, so I'm not gonna be here long, because if you can tell, the sky is gray and hazy. I'm in a shady spot, because if you look over that way, the sun's kind of shining, it's kind of not shining. So, if you're wondering where I've been, I haven't been anywhere. I've just had problems being able to go live on Instagram. I don't know why. I don't know who to talk to on Instagram about it. I'm assuming it's my phone. So we're going to leave it at my phone. I'm now going to do a side step and a knee, aim down, and go for the throat. I'm a small man. I teach you to keep you down. All right? I'm good. I'll dance around. I'll let you get back up. But if you continue to press the engagement, I'm going to continue to rearrange your light, heavy chin work. All right, so let's side step and knee. All right, your target anywhere in the center. And now, again, remember I said knee thing for me is an elbow. Knee, they're bent over. You want to elbow them at the top. Boom, boom. Because Kung Fu is direct karate. Kung Fu, you do what I just did, which is step, boom, boom. You want to do karate, it's step, boom, and use the opposite because you're going to bring more power from this elbow versus this elbow because you add that torque. And at that torque, you're going to turn and kneel. When you turn and kneel, if your leg is still there, don't follow them to the ground. If you boom and boom, and you got your knee far enough back, if you choose to follow them to the ground, do so. If you choose not to follow them to the ground, don't do so. Now, the compromise, if you want to be a nasty person, which I suggested you may have to be, depending on who you are fighting, when you knee and then you elbow, you take their hand, back of the head, boom. Now, before you go doing that, let me advise you of the consequences because that was attempted murder. All right? If you're on the ground, if you're on the concrete, you do not know anybody's durability while you're fighting them. All right? You don't. You learn it in the middle of the fight, if the fight even goes that far. Most fights, real fights, 3 to 5 minutes max. Unless you're fighting somebody who's trained, unless you're fighting someone who's trained and you catch their ass sleeping. Now what you did over here, you need to be able to do over here. I have a small handicap. As y'all know, this leg was replaced, well, the knee, the hip, excuse me, my hip was replaced. So this leg doesn't function the way this leg does. The one thing you have to know before I show you anything else is you need to know how your body works, all right? You definitely need to know how a fight works, but as you are fighting, you need to know how your body works because if you don't know how your body works, you're not going to be enjoying the fight. So I know that this leg doesn't angle the way this does, because this I can angle, I can turn that knee. I can turn the knee this way, but my angle is limited. So here, that's about it. So learning how your body works is a very important part of fighting. When I lift this leg, the hip sometimes twinges. For those who do not know what it means, that means I feel a little bit of pain there, all right? And since I'm advertising people that had a hip replacement on my left, that's probably going to be their main target if I bump into somebody on the street because I don't know who's actually watching my videos. Not that I really give a shit. I know how to compensate for that too, all right? So again, For Kung Fu, boom, boom. For karate, boom, and boom. And the reason for that is if you want power, you want to use the other body part with the torque. If you want directness and you're just going to use Kung Fu, boom, boom. Now, if you are a TIE fighter, all that shit's null and void. Alright? Because if you're a TIE fighter, you're going to do exactly the opposite of that shit anyway. Because it's more than likely, if you knee somebody and you're a TIE fighter, you, specifically TIE fighters, might squat down and then forearm them or knee them and then come back up with an elbow. And it really depends on who taught you what TIE fighting style to use. Now, understand that you can use knees and elbows in every martial art. A lot of people will tell you that you can't. I'm going to tell you that you can. Hold on. Wave at this person. Okay, the wave didn't work, but hi to all who are here. So, first and foremost, do not attempt this shit without training. And if you got training, do not attempt this shit without supervision so that people can actually guide you and correct you. And if you're a teacher and you don't like the way I'm teaching, that's a you problem. Because a lot of y'all get up on here and y'all teach shit, but you don't tell people the fucking truth. The first thing you should tell them if they ever get into a fight, hit to the face hurts. A lot of us. And I'm a small man, so I'm not hitting you in the face. I'm hitting you in the throat. I'm hitting your solar plexus, because if you can't breathe, you can't whoop my ass. And I'm good with that. And that's another thing you have to understand. Do not come over here. You can go around. So let it be there. Something will eat it later. Anyway, that was my nephew. Anyway, if you're going to use certain things, and we are only working on knees, elbows, and forearms, you need to make sure that your positioning is a very important part of your fight. So if I'm standing here, and you're coming here, I can use this knee. Because if you're going to take down either one of my legs, you wrestlers know that scoop shit, or you BJJ guys want to come and scoop, you know, you're a heartbeat away from a knee to the face. If taught properly with the martial arts skills, when they come in, all of this is only protected by so much. So they need to be able to be fast. And if they can't grab you before they eat a knee, that's their problem. You know what I'm saying? You do not have to let anybody take you to the ground. But you got to understand, goddammit, my alarm. You got to understand how to prevent people from taking you to the ground. Okay? And that's the thing that you are going to learn in the school. You are going to learn from experience. You are going to learn in the streets. Here's a tip. Prefer you learn it in the school so that you can use it in the streets. But in the event that you can't, then you need to learn how to adapt. Alright? Adapting is one of the most important parts of fighting. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not. You need to learn how to adapt. You need to learn how to adapt to your environment. You need to learn how to adapt to whoever the hell you are fighting. If you are fighting someone who is good at Wing Chun, and you have no defense against it, just stick with your basic karate. Not this block, because that's for a hammer fist. So block here, block here. Your blocking positions are very important. Each style of martial arts has different blocking positions, but all the blocks are still the fucking same. You might not want to hear that shit. Y'all might not want to know that shit, but you need to know that shit. When you take day one karate, you know, you're here, you know, here, here, come back, here, come back, block, block. Ah, shit. Okay, so it's about the storm. I'm going to end this live. I'm going to end the YouTube, and I apologize profusely because I don't have any money to replace this goddamn laptop. Thank you all for watching. This is an act of God. I will make this up to you. I do not know if this will post actually on Instagram, but it will post on YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot of bugs on my machine. And I'm not going to take any chances with thunder, mostly because I'm poor. Alright, that being said, I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I thank you all for giving me 11 minutes and 15 seconds of your life as I shut down my computer, as I attempt to shut down my computer, as I done hit the stop button on this stupid ass computer,